Microphone is working right now. Hello everyone. Hello Zondamon Sensei and Trikaset. Hello. Hello, how are you doing? I'm here waiting for more people to join, and meanwhile I'm I'm reading some chess book. Yeah. So we'll wait a little more. Okay, why I'm doing this is because I'm more involved in coaching these days, and yeah, that's why I have a lot of books right now on my table, on my computer. I mean, books, chess books in electronic format. So yeah, I'm yeah, studying books a lot these days. My plan for today is to continue doing my speedrun, so educational speedrun. Hello, привет. Yeah, let's call it educational speedrun is back. Yes, I stopped doing it, so I need to continue do it because yeah, my plan is to reach quite a high rating. Well, not too high, but still it will take some time, so I don't want to do it the whole year. That's why better to continue doing it slowly. Guys, if you think that my music is loud, please let me know. Okay. If not too loud, then it's okay. Now I understand why chess was considered a rich people sport. You gotta hire coaches, buy books, join tournaments, etc. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I think any sport is expensive. Is because yes, you need to. But well, in comparing with some other sport, I think chess is not that expensive. Like, for example, if to compare it with tennis, yes, I play tennis. I started playing tennis. A few years ago, and I want to improve, but it's very expensive to improve your tennis, because in order to do that, I need to have trainings. I need to pay, to rent a tennis court, to pay my tennis coach, etc. If I want to improve my chess, well, what do I need to do? I probably, especially I'm a beginner in tennis, and if you are a beginner in chess, what you need to do is just to probably, I don't know, maximum maybe pay membership on chess.com or on some other website, and study, Yes, at some point you will need help of, your, of a chess coach or your chess friend, yes, but you can't do it yourself. Well, with tennis, you cannot do it yourself. You cannot do it without tennis court, tennis racket, tennis balls, and so on. And all this is quite expensive, at least here in my country. Yeah. So once again, hello everyone. I'm going to start playing my first game in a second. Rapid. Yes, it's going to be rapid. Right. Okay, let me start my first game. Oh, I don't remember. I play with 10-minute time control or 15 plus 10. Probably 10. Yes, I guess I play with 10-minute time control. Otherwise, it's going to be... it's going to take a lot of time. I already forgot even the time control I use for this speedrun. I think it's 10 minutes. Okay. So this is my first game and I play with white pieces. Let's go. Okay. Let's see. Well, I know that players at this level already play good chess. So I need to be really careful. Okay, let's see what my opponent knows about this continuation. Because I think that e4 move is not a very good move. Well, but how it's not a very good move? It's not a very good move if you don't know how to play. But you can play c6 here. And if you play c6, you can get something in return. I mean, if I decide to win this pawn, then you can get some space, some compensation for this pawn. But my opponent played this e4 move too fast, and he didn't really find a way how to protect this pawn. Because actually there is no way to protect this pawn. Queen e7 was possible, but then after queen c2, pawn will be hanging anyway. So he just plays g6, and now I can take it. I learned the chess on my grandfather's board, which had a burn mark from an old coal fire. Still have it, must be 80 years old now. That's all I ever learned until 3 years ago, until when I stumbled across a Bottas video. So, so now you learn chess? Or you just play chess for fun? What's your chess goal? I'm pawn up. I just decided to move this knight to c3 to a safer square. And I'll continue developing my pieces, starting with my bishop on f1. Then I went to castle. Hello, Chess Diary on YouTube. Yes, okay. So, how to develop my bishop? I can do it this way, I can do it this way. Maybe I will do it this way. g3 at bishop g2. Yeah, h5. Okay. h5. We have English-speaking chat, so the question in Russian is how long I've been playing this game. I've been playing this game all my life, since I was 4 years old, since the age of 4. Yeah, I started early. I started early because I was born in a family of chess players, but it doesn't mean that you can't start it at, you know, adult age. How many languages do you speak? Just my native language, Russian, and English. You can, you know, evaluate level of my English. I really want to speak Spanish language. I'm trying to learn Spanish language. I've been doing it all my life, but the problem is that I don't have practice, and yeah, I definitely can understand. I can not all, but some. I can read. I can speak. Well, I'm not sure that I can speak. Yeah, but no, this is a problem. I want to speak Spanish. I don't. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, well, two. I can say two because my Spanish is not great. And I also learned German language at the university. 4 years. I could speak German language actually, but when I finished the university, I stopped practicing my German, and I think that I forgot German language completely because I'm not using it at all. Right, so let me talk a bit about the game. Ismail, hello, how are you? Okay, there is some pressure on this pawn on e2.
Pawn March Destroyer just resubscribed for 51 months. 51 months of Canada-Kyrgyzstan partnership, easy peepo hey.
Thank you very much, Pawn March Destroyer, for 51 months of Canada-Kyrgyzstan partnership. Thank you so much for subscribing and for supporting for such a long period of time. Good morning to you too. To you. For me, it's evening already. So, yeah, by the way, there was a threat actually. Bishop takes c3 was a good move for black. Pawn takes and pawn is hanging on e2. So it's good that I played this bishop e3 move. But I've been up all night working. Oh my god, night shift? Back home, I hope? Or continue working? Chess goal is to enjoy playing. I'll never be good enough for rating to matter, but winning is more fun than losing. Yeah, definitely. My mom hired me a coach when I was 8, but I did not like chess because I was basically forced into it. But now I'm scrambling for money to hire a coach on my own because I suddenly love chess. What's the problem? My opponent abandoned. Maybe he has some problem. High lag. He apparently has some problems with connection. Okay. Well, yeah, that doesn't really count, but okay. Yeah, I think that I love chess. I loved chess when I was a kid. I loved chess, but I remember there were moments when I also felt that, you know, that I was forced to study chess. You know, when you study at school, when you have only one free day, Sunday, and instead of, I don't know, doing something for fun, you go to chess training. But in my case, you know, it's not that my mom made me to go to the training. She made me to go with her, to join her, because she was my coach. She was coaching kids, and I also and I was also one of her students. So yeah, so I remember every Sunday We would go to this to her chess trainings at 10 a.m. You know, chess trainings start at 10 a.m. and we train for 2-3 hours. And yeah, so there were moments when I didn't really like it. Especially I remember there were moments, years, tournaments when I had bad results and I had some pressure. So Pawn Match Destroyer, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Ranjan. Thank you. So yeah,
Pawn March Destroyer gifted Ranjan Saras a subscription. Pawn March Destroyer gifted a tier 1 sub to Ranjan Saras. They have given 172 gift subs in the channel.
Yeah, but now I'm actually now my life, and actually my whole life, is connected with chess. I never stopped playing chess, and now, you know, when I'm more into coaching chess, I actually enjoy, because I think that this is something I didn't do in childhood myself. I have one more gift from Pawn Match Destroyer. Pawn Match Destroyer, thank you so much for gifting one more sub. Thank you.
Pawn March Destroyer gifted Hbat a subscription. Pawn March Destroyer gifted a tier 1 sub to Hbat. They have given 173 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you. So I just wanted to say that now I enjoy studying books, reading books, and now when I'm also involved in coaching other people, you know, now I'm I don't know, I'm just enjoying enjoying the process, enjoying studying chess, getting deep into chess. So okay, let me read chat, because I think that I didn't say hello to to Alan on YouTube. Hello, how are you? Tushar, hey, how are you? My YouTube viewers, thank you so much for watching. My Twitch viewers, Ranjan, hello, good evening. I'm doing fine, and how are you doing? HVV Bat, hey, hello. Whenever I check out a new streamer, you and Tirki have been here for years. Pawn Match Destroyer. Okay, one more hello to take Zo. I don't know. Okay, I don't know exactly how to pronounce your name. First time in my chat. Hello. Pawn Match Destroyer. I'm a bit surprised. You say mom was a chess professor. Sometimes, you know, Pawn Match Destroyer is here. We have how long? 51? We have 51 months of Canada-Kyrgyzstan partnership, and Pawn Match Destroyer is surprised to know that my mom is a coach, is a chess coach, is a professional chess player. Not now, she's not active right now, and also she's a professional chess coach. I have angered. No, because sometimes you ask, you don't. You just sometimes you ask some questions that surprise me. Like you watch my stream for the first time. Yes, we have long partnership. I wasn't surprised she was a chess player. I didn't know she did coaching. Of course. All her life she's doing coaching. Yeah, she's since she moved here, got married with my dad, moved here. Well, she was still playing chess professionally, but also she started coaching. Hi, Lina. Linux. I've only just realized that it's probably meant to be pronounced heavy bat. Heavy bat, is it right? Is it the way to pronounce? Hello, Dirky. Hello, how are you? I think we all assumed that she was a coach, but it was never mentioned. No, come on. My mom is a woman international master. 15-time champion of Kyrgyzstan. She became woman international master in long time ago, you know, when the level and the title, you know, like the value, how to say this, of titles were much higher than now. Thank you very much for following, Charlie. Welcome to my channel. To be honest, the name came from my cat jumping on the keyboard, so we have to ask you now. To be, yeah. Right. My dad was also not my coach. My dad was also coaching. Probably I don't speak too much about my aunt. I never told you much about my aunt, sister of my dad, who is also a chess player. She was also a professional chess player, and she was also quite strong chess player, actually. So I have my parents, my aunt, all professional chess players in their times. Now they're not active, unfortunately. I think that if to compare my achievements, well, I don't know. Yeah, okay, I became champion of Kyrgyzstan a couple of times. But I still have a feeling that my parents' achievements are more, I don't know, impressive than mine. No, you didn't pin. I didn't have any message pinned. And then you have asked a bit. So yeah, that's why I started playing early, and still playing, still playing chess. Beating stronger players give you a stronger dopamine. Yeah. Be back in a bit, back to work. Okay. Hello, just found out you're also passionate about tennis. Nice. Yes, I love tennis. I'm horrible. I'm horrible at tennis. I'm probably 300 rated. Well, Elo 300 rated tennis player, because my tennis is still so bad, but I'm enjoying it. I really want to improve, but it's quite expensive, actually. If I probably can afford, but at the same time, it's funny that I have a tennis coach, but I don't have a chess coach. Thank you, Bat. Thank you for HVV Bat. Thank you for gifting us up to Charlie. Thank you very much.
Bat gifted Charlie Fleet a subscription. Bat gifted a tier 1 sub to Charlie Fleet. This is their first gift sub in the channel.
Thank you so much. Nero, hello, how are you? They use real aloe in tennis too. They use real aloe. But how does their elo look like? Yeah, they definitely have some rankings, but don't know much about actually elo in tennis. I saw a message from Max NG somewhere. Max, hello. Ah, good evening. Yes, I found. Hello. Your tennis is like my chess. No, believe me, your chess is much better. Much better, much better. Always pay a gift sub forward and Charlie is a deserving recipient. 2246.5 is actual number one. So 300 for beginners may make sense. They have points in the ATP circuit based on the points they are given rankings. I probably have some local rating here, but I guess it is the lowest here because I played when it was March, I think, or maybe it was March. Yes, I participated in a tennis tournament here, and it was horrible experience. After this tournament, I was thinking maybe to quit tennis and you know, not to waste my time and not to waste my my money because yes, because I lost. Of course, I lost all matches. I lost, and the match is just one set. So I lost all sets, but I also lost all games, except only one. I managed to win only one game. It's called like this, right? In tennis. That's why I managed to get some rating, I think. Something, little something, but it's just one game. And I played, I think I probably played four matches, 4 sets. So yeah, I felt really bad, disappointed. And the problem, and also the problem, okay, not the problem, but after the tournament, I was thinking, tennis tournament, I'm talking about tennis tournament right now. I was thinking, chess is so much better because when I have bad results in chess or when I have good results, in chess, I get motivated, you know, and I want to study more and to play better, to achieve even better results. When I have bad tournament, I get angry and also motivated to study more in order to improve my results. And what can I do? I can come back home, take a book and study. What can I do with tennis? Nothing. The only thing I can do is just pay more money, go to the tennis court and practice. And it just really costs a lot. So I was really thinking what to do with my tennis, but then I thought, okay, I'm doing it for fun, I'm enjoying it. Slowly, maybe I will improve. So, in tennis, you get points based on the position in tournaments rather than the strength of the opponents, and points expire. Different system. Universal Tennis Rating provides a global rating system for all players, regardless of age or gender, on a scale from 1 to 16.50. And news just in, Alexander is rated and ranked tennis player. And I also take a lot of breaks. I take a lot of breaks. Actually, when I decided to participate in that tennis tournament in March, I think it was, I thought, oh, maybe I will gain some experience, I will practice, and I will play more tournaments this year, especially in summer. And then because of my tennis partner, we took a break in April. In April, I think, no, wait, maybe end of March, well, for about 2 months or 1 month as a minimum, 1.5 months, I think. Then we got back to trainings, and so we paid for 1 month, and then she had some, you know, she had to go to neighboring Kazakhstan because of her job for 20 days. And we took another break for 1 month, and now we are back. We had our training on Monday. Yes, we had our training on Monday, and well, usually we have 2 trainings, Monday and Friday, but tomorrow we will not have training because our coach is cannot come on Fridays. It's Friday, and we will come only on Monday. So not much tennis in my life, unfortunately. But at least I have chess. The ELO rating, in fact, considers who you play, not the tournament ranking. Then from chess coach. Hello, the crazy hat gamer. Educational speedrun is not going well. I'm actually talking about tennis more than playing my speedrun. Okay, I will just finish reading. Thanks for all the chestnut moves videos on YouTube. Boom! Thank you so much for watching my chestnut move videos on YouTube. With tennis you can break your racket. You rest and watch loads of tennis YouTube videos. That's what I do when I lose. Yeah, I enjoy watching tennis matches. Tennis need power training. You can watch Maria Sharapova. Maria Sharapova is not active. Okay, let's play the next game. I'm going to find next opponent, and I play with white pieces again, and let's go. So good luck to my opponent. Let's play e4. No, e5 is not possible, but just want to see what black is going to do. Thank you. e5. Yeah, he got a bit scared. Get a bit scared. Right, okay. I'll continue with this plan. In order not to waste time and in order not to get this unpleasant pin, I will play f3. Hello YouTube. And here. Oh my god, I didn't notice, I didn't see this. Alan, thank you so much. Alan on YouTube, thank you so much for donation. Thank you. I don't even know if I can, how to say, add some alerts on YouTube. And I just noticed right now. Thank you so much. Hello, Dirky on YouTube. Right, okay, I will castle. Castle. And I think that I will push d4. I can do it. Yeah, I think that I will push d4. Okay. Not bad, not too bad for black, but not that good at the same time, I think. And I think that c5 is not a very good move, because by pushing this pawn, black creates weaknesses. But black creates a weak square on d5 and a weak pawn on d6. So I just need to find the right square for my queen. If I play queen d3, then maybe knight d7, knight e5 will be slightly annoying. Although maybe queen d3, knight d7, I can push f4. Yeah, I think that I can do it. I just don't really want to block my bishop and to put... on the other hand, sometimes they play like this. They put queen on d2, like blocking the bishop, but bishop will be developed this way. b3 and bishop b2. Okay, I played queen d3 already. How? How can they take my queen? Queen a5. Move in nowhere. What queen is doing on the edge of the board? I understand that black probably wants to put his rook on d8 instead of his queen, but queen is not doing anything on a5, I think. I want to play something tricky. Okay, I was thinking about this. Or maybe... What if... Okay, this is probably not the best move, but I just want to see... like, I'm going to play this move because I want to... Maybe because I play against a lower rated opponent. If I play against much higher rated opponent or opponent of my level, probably h4, probably I wouldn't play this way. My idea about h4 is to push g4, attacking the bishop, and after bishop g6 he can sacrifice piece already now. But if he plays bishop to g6, then I will play h5. So that's why I played h4 move. So I just wanted to see if my opponent understands my threat, what I'm threatening. Takes. Okay. Let's go here. About ads, when I stream on Dina's channel, I like that I can cancel some ads, especially, and it's really very cool because especially when I'm explaining something and when I see that the ad is going to start in 1 minute, I can just cancel it. And yeah, so I can just cancel it. But I try to make the same for my channel, but apparently I did something not right, and it's not working for me the same way. So yeah. Okay, I'm 2 minor pieces up already. So when you have extra material, what do you need to do? You need to trade pieces. I want to... this knight, it doesn't look dangerous for me, but I still want to somehow to trade this knight. Takes. If you cancel it, people will get it when they come in, which is considered even worse. Oh, really? If you cancel it, people will get it when they come in. Are you sure? Okay, I need to understand the so-called pre-roll. So it's not good to have pre-rolls, right? Pre-roll, that means that when someone starts watching my stream, first they see ads, right? Which is not good, I agree. Yeah. I need to understand how it all works. You have to make the minimum ads required by Twitch. Yeah, well, that's I how to say, I don't want to cancel ads completely. No. Just what I want to do is to I just wanted to have the same thing as on Dina's channel. I want to be able to because during the stream, I don't know, by the way, Dirke, you are a mod on Dina's channel. Can you see that as well? Because when I'm streaming on Dina's channel, yes, there is a like notification that ad is going to start in 1 minute. And I can not do anything, just wait for the ad to start, or I can just, how to say, postpone it. I don't remember the word. Yeah. I'm not an editor, so I can't see the ad setting. Ah, you cannot. Okay. You are not an editor, but you made me an editor somehow. How is it possible? All right. Well, I didn't say too much about this game, so maybe I can say a couple of words about this game right now. Well, Bishop g4 was not that a bad move, and oh, you didn't give me editor, but you gave me extra mod powers. Okay. Right, a bit surprised that computer is saying that knight g to e2 is the best move. Knight g to e2 is the best move here, the first line. Although f3 is the second line, and the difference between these two moves is not that big. But what I don't like about this move, and I think that I explained, is knight to e4. Knight to d4. Knight to d4 is not a big problem, in fact, but I just didn't want to play it. It is recommended to play h3. This move can be played, then you need to take, and then you need to go, black will go back. It says that white is better actually here, but no, I didn't want to play a position like this, because that's why I played f3. And then I developed my knight to e2. Then I castled, and usually my plan in positions like this is to actually put my pawn on d3 and push f4. But I look at the position and I thought, oh, I can push d4 immediately. Why not to do this? So I pushed, takes. To take my knight on d4 was I think not the best move. But okay, but c5 is definitely not a very good idea. As I mentioned during the game, when you play c5, you create weaknesses. So d5 square is a weakness, and d6 pawn becomes a weakness. Why it is a weakness? Because you cannot push it. You cannot push it because of my two pawns attacking this square. queen d3. I played queen d3, and queen a5 is another inaccuracy. Queen is not doing anything. On a5 on the queen side. So, and as I mentioned during the game, I decided to check if my opponent understands, can see my plan. My opponent didn't see what I was planning to do, and he played this move, slow move, too slow move. Now I play g4, attacking the bishop, h5, attacking the bishop again, and black has to sacrifice his minor piece for 2 pawns. So knight d5, I have a very good square for my knight right now. And now then he blunders one more piece. And yes, this is how the game ended. Queen takes g7, checkmate. Okay, let's play one more game. Now I play with black. Let's go. I'm going to play the French defense. Good luck to my opponent. Okay, honestly, I don't really know this line, if it is, if such line exists. Let's play endgame. Let's see. I also want to, you know, to test my endgame skills. I'm afraid of endgames. Usually I'm afraid of endgames. But I should not be afraid right now, because we just exchange queens. And there are still a lot of pieces on the board. Okay, my opponent is ready to make a long castle. I really want to push d4, but I'm afraid that I don't have enough resources protecting this pawn. My idea is that, like, just a second. Yeah, because I want to open e file. But the thing is that after d4, pawn takes, white has this knight on f3 to take my pawn, and I don't have anything. And if I play knight c6, then long castle, I believe. Oh, no long castle. Okay, he doesn't castle long. Okay, so what if I play d4 right now? Let me calculate a little bit. So push, takes, knight takes, bishop takes. I'm sacrificing pawn for what? For nothing. Takes. Takes, knight takes. Or maybe pawn takes knight b4, but then castle anyway. No, seems like now d4 also not really working, unfortunately. Okay, I will just develop my piece. Then short castle. Okay, h6. I don't want to see move like this. Oh, and this is just a blunder. Unfortunately, you know, I ask this question. I ask myself this question because you know, these days I have to analyze a lot of games, and I see games of students of different levels. And sometimes when I analyze a game of someone 1200 rated, I think like, oh, you know, player can play such good chess, you know, some opening, the player can have some good understanding of middle game. So what's the problem? Why my rating is 2400 in Blitz, okay, and his rating is 1200 only. And I think that the answer is that that player with 1200 just makes more mistakes, like this, just like in one move. Bishop b5, okay, not bad. The one who makes more mistakes loses. I think that it's not a big problem for me to have this double pawns on the c file, isolated pawn on a7. I can even maybe I can even put my bishop. No, wait a second. If I go here, knight can move to b6, to b3. Knight can move there in any case, actually. But yeah, the thing is that knight can move there in any case. So okay, let's go here, bishop to d3. Just at some point I want to push c4 maybe, but now I have this hanging pawn on a7. Oh, this is passive. It's not a very good idea to move your pieces back, especially knights. You need to, you know, move them forward, but not like this, not on the edge of the board at the same time. Right. Push. Okay, this is probably a little inaccuracy. Or maybe another move. Okay, I'm not very happy, I'm not proud of my own moves, but I don't really like White's moves. Because why just not to play rook d1, for example? When I play c4, then bishop b6 can be played, attacking here and here. But what for to play bishop to d2? So passive. What to do on d2? Okay, maybe with an idea to put knight on e3. Okay, now I understand. It's true, I don't think I play much better chess than I did when I was 1200, just make less mistakes, and my friend who has 400 less elo will slaughter me if she doesn't make any silly mistakes. And my friend was, yeah. What is your, by the way, what is your rating right now? Yeah, I was actually reading a lot of material today, a lot of articles on chess, on how to improve chess. What more mistakes? This is just a blunder. Not only I can take this knight with bishop or my knight, but the most important thing is that this is hanging. But okay, wait a second. Wait. The thing is that after this move, rook takes e8, and rook d1 can be played, and then I will have two pieces hanging. But maybe I can move here. So here you need to calculate a little bit. And after move like this, I can go here. And I think that I'll be fine. I should be fine. Okay, I make super quick calculation. Maybe I missed something. But no, I didn't miss anything. I was afraid of rook d1 and I calculated this. But my opponent just makes another not very good move. Now when I'm Now when I have extra material, what do? I exchange, I trade pieces. Just here maybe. Hi Boss Champ, hi, how are you? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. 5-year partner anniversary. I actually completely forgot about it. I'm about 1,800 rapid, 1,600 blitz. Oh, you have a good rating. You have a good level. Sometimes it's difficult for me to beat, to play against 1,100 and 200 rated students from school. So yeah, 1,800 is a really good level. Hey, are you playing the English in the speedrun? I'm playing my own openings. Yes, so I play my usual openings. So yeah, the English opening as well, because this is my standard opening. Hello, hello Alexa, hello. Mistakes and understanding make the difference. Two players can play the same moves, but one really understands why, and the other is kind of replicating what they have seen. Yes, also true, of course. It's also interesting. Bonus hanging here. I just want to catch this knight. I remember, you know, I remember following the games of strong players against weaker players, really strong players against weaker players, and yeah, well, my goal right now is to to catch this knight, but it goes here and here. Yeah, well, yes, okay, I take on g3, but knight g2 can be played. Knight g2 is played. Right, okay. I think that my opponent is going to be in Zugzwang. I don't really see what can white do. White doesn't have many moves. Yeah, white can play here and here. Okay, but what is my plan? My plan is what? What is my plan? Well, probably I can actually, if I go here, I can go here actually. Pawn is hanging on b3. And in this case I can take here. Oh, rook e2 is possible. But okay, rook e2, what, check? Just one check. And that's it. Just one check. Looks like checkmate or something like this. Check. Check. Checkmate. Yeah. Okay. This was a kind of a Zugzwang position for white. You know that, well, Zugzwang is when doesn't matter what move you make, it only makes your position worse. How do you create a speedrun account? I just, I'm a chess.com streamer. I just create account and then I ask chess.com to make it a speedrun account. And then when I finish this speedrun, I need to inform chess.com, and then they will like officially close this speedrun, and all my opponents who lost to me, who lost their games, they will get their rating points back. I remember playing some 1200, 1300 Elo old man, and his moves were pure evil. He seemed free from pre-planned lines and purely reacting to the position on the board with fantastic use of space and pieces potential. Yeah, some players have a feeling. Yes, have some intuition, some understanding, yeah. So, hey, Master Chess Dojo, hello, how are you? Sometimes, well, I don't play often, but I think sometimes I'm afraid to play against some amateur players because, you know, amateur, I mean, yeah, they studied chess some time ago, but they can have such good feeling, you know, for chess and understanding, and and yeah, it can be dangerous. Does board and pieces matter? What do you mean? What do you mean, board and pieces? I'll start my new game. Let's go. Good luck to my opponent. The style? On chess.com, you mean? Maybe bus jump. C5. You don't read YouTube chat. I read YouTube chat. I read YouTube chat, yes. YouTube. Replying to YouTube. Board and pieces style don't matter. Just choose one you like, the color. But doesn't matter. Bishop e7 looks like a bad move because I can read this, Dirki. I read YouTube chat. I just didn't see any questions on YouTube or what. Why I think that this bishop e7 move is a bad move? Because I can push d5, and by pushing d5 I gain more space. I gain more space and control. I'm even thinking about d6 move right now, but just I need to be a bit careful because this pawn is will be a bit too far ahead, and that means that I will not be able to protect it with my e-pawn. So d6 here. I can probably play move like this. Then it seems that black needs to play here. What next? Or maybe I can push here and I can push e4 with an e5 idea. Yeah, I think looks good. Just if I play knight b5 first with an idea to play here knight a6, and then e4 is not possible, or maybe possible actually. e4, if knight takes, queen e2 can be played, f5, bishop g5. Okay, so much space. Now I'm going to play knight to d5. Now I'm going to play knight to d5, attacking the queen, and with an idea to play knight to c7. After this check, bishop d2, attacking the queen, queen moves. So the thing is that queen doesn't have... Oh my god, queen is trapped. Huh. Look at black's position. Horrible, right? All pieces are back on the 8th rank. I can't even understand myself how it happened. And it happened just because black didn't make one very simple move, d5. When I pushed d4, black didn't push d5. No queen on the board. Queen e2 can be played. The best no chess, hello, how are you? Yeah, this is very risky. Yeah, I'm afraid that my opponent not happy about the game. Thank you for the game. My opponent just made one mistake. He didn't play d5. Yeah. How much time he spent for his bishop e7 move? He actually spent some time. He spent 14 seconds on this move, so he didn't play it very fast. But yeah, just one mistake and got into some real troubles. Yes, queen b6 was also bad. Queen b6, queen a5 is recommended. Knight g6. Thank you so much for following. Thank you. Yeah, g6, queen a5. So yeah, it was really quite bad already after e5, attacking the knight. Knight moves back. Ooh, this is horrible. And black is just losing. Oh, let's just look at this position. Just because of one mistake. Okay, thank you to my opponent for this game. He will get his rating points back when I finish with my speedrun, and I'm going to start my new game. Good luck, and let's go. c5 this time. Takes. Queen takes, knight c6. Attacking the queen, moves back, knight f6, attacking the pawn. Okay, this probably this idea. What is going on? You have 10 minutes on your clock. Why you play e5? This is the answer to my question. Why there is this difference? Just because some players just playing too fast without thinking much. Takes. This is actually good for me because I'm pawn up, so it's good for me to trade pieces. I think I better castle too. I'm ready for the endgame because the endgame for me will be better. I will have better endgame. Would you rather have arms for legs or legs for arms? What? What a strange question. Okay, he's not attacking my bishop, but probably planning to push c4. I don't want white to push c4. I will play... Okay, I'll play here. Here, all right, trying to... Okay, now if bishop a3, c4 can be played. My bishop will be hanging on a3, then there will be pressure on my d5 pawn. Can I just play something like this? And in case of this or this, I will just play bishop a3. Yeah, I think I can do it. I really don't want white to push c4. Pawn is protected here. Thank you so much for following. Okay, attacking my bishop again. Let's put it here on this diagonal. b6, pawn was hanging. Now my plan is to put second rook on the c file, maybe play bishop b8, maybe. Okay, rook goes here. Bishop goes here. And one more thing I want to do is Luft. I want to play h6 or g6, h6 I think. And I also want to push e5 maybe. Maybe not. Maybe I want to push d4 right now, or maybe not. No, maybe not. Just when I push d4, rook d1, and then my pawn will be pinned. You know what? I'm going to play. Well, I don't really like my pawn structure, but my position is fine. Just why I decided to push g6, because I wanted to push a6, and after knight to d4 I wanted to push e5, and I didn't want that white knight to move to f5. But now knight a3. Okay, I have two ideas. I want to go. One idea is to move here, but I think that queen will just move somewhere here. Another idea is to go here, and I'm looking for some and I can see some tactic. Maxim Amariev, Farukh is coaching Maxim Amariev? Really? Farukh Amanatov? Farukh Amanatov is my coach. Former. I took some lessons from Farukh. I know him for many years. Right. My idea is the following. You see that knight, you see that pawn. So I want to play here. And I want to give... If I give check, then queen g3. So seems like I have to take on a3 first. And if rook takes, then check and I take this way. Yeah, so I'm winning pawn. I'm winning one more pawn. I know that at least, I don't know if it is still so, but I know that Farukh Amanatov, Grandmaster Farukh Amanatov from Tajikistan, he's from Tajikistan, but he lives in Moscow, I think, and or maybe in St. Petersburg, and he is mainly coaching. He's not a very active player these days. Yeah, he's active coach. And I know that he was coaching that guy who has a quite big YouTube channel, chess channel, I think, or maybe he has two channels right now, one in English, one in Russian. Must reader, something like this. So no, not got them. He's a Russian guy. Well, you probably don't know him, but he managed to take interviews from many like top players actually. So Farukh is a coach in Maxim Amariev school. Guys, let me ask Max I just want to clarify in Russian language. Максим Амариев, у него своя шахматная школа, получается, и Фарух там работает тренером, так? Или Фарух тренер Максима Амариева? Фарух СПБ? Oh, this is no, this is a mistake. I made a mistake. No, I didn't make a mistake. No, I made a mistake actually, guys. I made a mistake. I made a mistake probably because c takes d4 can be played. The thing is that, well, rook is hanging, but my queen is hanging on c5. So if he takes, what do I need to do? I will need to give check first. And then take. So I'm not winning this pawn. So actually, I just wanted to, you know, to push, to put pressure on this pawn on c3 and win it. And instead of playing d4 immediately, probably queen c6 and then d4 was possible. I, without thinking, pushed d4 immediately. And now let's see what my opponent is going to play. Because I think that c takes d4 can be played. No, my opponent doesn't take. My pawn is unstoppable. Yeah, thank you for the game. Thank you. So this was a moment when I pushed pawn very quickly, and let me check. Yeah, well, my position is still better because I have how many pawns? 4 pawns. I'm 3 pawns up, but c takes d4 was possible. C takes d4, and the thing is that I cannot take this rook because my queen is hanging. Rook takes d4 is possible, or queen d5 check is possible, and after king moves somewhere, then I can maybe take and take pawn on d4, or maybe I can take this pawn. Just one check here. It's not a big problem. My position is still better. I'm still 2 pawns up. So but yeah, just to push d4 was not, I think, a great idea. And computer is suggesting to play first queen c6. And if white is scared and plays something like this or this, then I push d4. Right? Yes, then I push d4. Thank you for following. Okay. I remember in my life I didn't have many coaches. My mom is my main coach, and I didn't have that many coaches. But Farukh Amanatov, Grandmaster Farukh Amanatov, was one of my coaches, but for a short period of time actually. I remember it was 2018, and I played in the Olympiad, and we had, for me, it was the most successful Olympiad because our team managed to get a gold medal in the group, in the C group, Group C, category C. And we got, golden medals, and it was really so cool. And I felt so motivated. And I remember that I asked Farukh to, because I wanted, it's every time like this. Actually, it doesn't matter if I have bad tournament or good tournament. Every time when I come back, I feel so motivated. As I was telling earlier, if I have a good tournament, I'm motivated to study more to get even better results. If I have a bad tournament, I get angry and I want to, to come back stronger next time. And yeah, and I felt motivated. I asked Farukh to give me some lessons. So it was 2018, second half of 2018, and we worked till beginning of 2019. And as you remember, 2019, COVID-19 happened in March. And and at some point I thought, well, when this all started, I was thinking that the world is good, this is the end of the world. What for to study chess? And I remember I stopped our lessons and didn't come resume our trainings. So Yeah. Okay. Next game. Good luck to my opponent. d4. I play e6 because I don't mind to play the French defense in case of e4 if my opponent changes his mind and plays e4. But my opponent plays c4, so okay, I will continue with knight f6. b6. Bishop b7. Looks passive probably, but okay, I'll play just bishop to e7, a little castle. And here I need to push some pawn, c5 or d5. Never remember which one to push. Let's push d5. Mikhail Chigorin Memorial. And takes. Dina is from St. Petersburg. Yes. When is this? When is it going? 19th of August. It starts on the 19th of August. Actually, just today I was thinking that I want to see St. Petersburg. Never been there. Right. Usually the idea is to play knight e4. Can I do it right now? I think that I can. It would be better to have my knight on d7 already. But okay, but I just didn't want to waste time. Knight goes to e5. Okay, my opponent plays good chess. f6. Is it a good move or not? Because I think that if I play knight to d7, f4 can be played maybe instead of... Maybe it's actually good that my knight is not developed yet and it's still there on b8, because I can push f4. So this knight e5 move will be a waste of time for white. Knight goes to f3. Back. Okay, I think that it's high time to develop my knight. Sorry, just a second. Okay. I'm back to the game. So much pressure on my knight to e4. Knight takes, pawn takes, but my knight is actually protected at the moment. Arminius, привет, hello. Так, okay, let's put it here. Okay, he takes right now. Takes, because check. Am I aware? Bishop goes to b5. I will probably play c6. I'll probably play c6. Yeah, I know that I block my bishop. Yeah, okay, check. I just move here. Bishop moves back. Push. Push, push, push. This is a plan. I don't like this move. I mean, I don't like my g6 move, but at the same time, I don't want to waste time. I don't even really like my f4 move, but okay, let's see. I don't understand what you say, what you mean. And I want to push f3. Huh. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. I missed this. I missed this move. My opponent plays good chess. Yeah, I'm a bit lost. Yeah, I made a mistake. I made a serious mistake when I played b5. This is not a very good move. h4 is not a good move. h4 is just a bad move. Because I'm threatening to play queen h3 with checkmate. And also bishop is hanging on b4. Check. I just want to, I was thinking about knight e5, but then my knight will be pinned, so that's why I put my rook on e5 with an idea to play knight f6, knight g4 maybe. I have 1 minute on my clock and there is no increment. This should be winning. Yes, this is winning. Just need to be careful. Thank you very much for following. No defense. Thank you for following. Thank you for the game. Yeah, well, I played against a good opponent, good player. Okay, I just want to see the moment. Так. Okay, by the way, c5, d5. Okay, c5, d5. I played c5, takes. Knight c5 right now, knight b to d7. Or knight e4. Knight e4 not the best. Hello, Arika on YouTube. I played knight to e4. Takes. White goes here. Knight takes c3 is the best move. Knight takes, b takes c3, knight d7, or c5 or f6. f6 is the third line. I played f6. Knight moves back. Knight developed the knight. And all this time, actually, computer is giving quite a good advantage to white. Sad. Sad to know. Hi, I do speedrun. I don't accept challenges. But thank you for following. Knight to d2. Okay. f5 is recommended, or c5 again. Knight takes c3. I played this move. What about f5 here? f5 is the best move. f5 is the best move according to the engine, or c5. Or c5. I played this move and computer doesn't like it at all. Rook c1, knight d2, d takes e4, and this is what my opponent played. He took my knight, takes. He goes here. Not the best move, by the way. Bishop c4 was stronger. I play c6, check here. He goes here. f5. Now I have a plan. I'm attacking on the king side. G6 moves back. f4. I was not sure about f4. And yeah, my intuition. Oh, thank you so much,
Go underscore Spassky underscore 2022 cheered x201.
Thank you for watching, and thank you for the beats. Yeah, I'm a bit upset that right now I analyze, I check the game with the engine. I see that I played not the best moves. Yes, it's a little bit sad. G5 was the best move here. According to the engine, I played f4. I had a feeling that white can just take. Okay, takes, and it's not bad for white at all. Thank you for following. But anyway, I played this move, hoping that my opponent, you know, just I was hoping to put some pressure on my opponent and to attack, make him scared, and apparently maybe this worked. So d5 is just bad. It's just bad because I push f3. And now I'm trying to give checkmate. So bishop goes here, I move here. Not the best continuation. Queen h4 was stronger. But queen g5 is also good. There is only one move, g3, to protect from checkmate. So white goes here, and here I make a mistake, but it seems like it's not actually a mistake. Then what went wrong? b5 actually is the best move according to the engine. b5, c takes d5. I played b5.
Alexandra, you need coffee.
Yeah, thanks. I played b5. And after this, oh, this is very interesting. That's interesting. Okay, yeah, this is interesting. After this move, I played here, and this was a bad move. So my b5 move was actually a good move, but bishop takes c6 was a bad move. The best here, and it's interesting how this works. The best here, the best move right now was queen f5 or queen g4. You see, someone asked in chat why you don't play queen g4. Because if I play queen g4 immediately, which is not bad, I think, White has time to play here, and after queen h3, bishop f1, protecting g2 square. And now actually maybe white is better, because I have some problems here on the queen side. But the thing is that when I push b5 and d takes c6, and if I play queen, let's say, here right now, then it turns out that the only move to protect from checkmate, because checkmate in 2 moves, the only move is to move rook and play bishop f1, but when white plays, for example, this, bishop is hanging right now, so I take the bishop, queen takes, I can play maybe, well, queen h3 immediately, and then here, 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 and here, and I'm piece up. So, so yeah, but I played the bad move here. B takes c4 was even better. But I played, yeah, yes, it was maybe it was possible to see, but I just I was upset that I didn't. Why I got upset is because I was thinking, and this is what's actually possible to play, so that after d takes c6 takes, my bishop is hanging. But even this is okay for me because I have a serious threat. So I play knight f6, and white needs to protect somehow. The computer is suggesting sacrifice the knight here, but it's still bad. It's bad. Okay, I played this move, which was not good. Bishop takes b5 is a bad move. Knight takes b5 was the best here. Give it some advantage to white already. Rook b8 now. And this is a bad move, waste of time, just helping me to you know, to win some time. Here, now bishop is hanging, takes, takes, takes. Check. Actually, maybe knight takes c3 was possible. Was it possible immediately or not? Takes, takes. Here. Oh, no, not possible. Checkmate in 1. Okay, okay. Yeah, that's why I played king g7. I remember that I saw that my rook was hanging on f8. I played this move, here, here. And now I took on e3. So queen takes e3 is just losing because of bishop queen h3. If pawn takes, I was planning to play this move, I think, and after rook d2, well, I can take here, here, can push, and well, checkmate on the next move. So yeah, nice game. My opponent played well. Okay. Let's play one more game. Good luck to my opponent. I play against my neighbor, someone from Uzbekistan, neighboring country. With Olympic champions from 2022 Olympiad. Push. Castle. This move, it's just a strange. This move is not bad. A6. It's just maybe strange moves order. A6 and then knight c6, because then later, yeah, rook b8 can be played with an idea to play b5, but just to start with a6 looks a bit strange. Was d4 good there? I think that, yeah, d4 was also good there, yeah. It was possible. I just like prefer, like, yeah, d4, I guess it was even stronger. Yeah, d4. You play the Botvinnik system, right? Yes, yeah. Yeah, it's called Botvinnik system. Hi, Danny Dance. You know, Botvinnik system is one of my bad habits. I'm not. Unfortunately, I don't get. My performance when I play Botvinnik system. My performance is not very good. Probably negative. C4, E4, yeah. But I keep on playing it. So I just really like how it looks. But I like how it looks, but I don't know. I don't know how to win, how to play well for a win in this system. Okay, maybe A4. And in fact, my opponent played a good move, the right move. He exchanged his bishop for one of my knights. The problem for me, like, I like how this setup looks like, but the problem with this setup is these squares. Very often they become weak. And you need to be really careful. I'm thinking right now about A5. I wonder if it is a good move. Let's check. The higher rating of my opponents, the more difficult it's getting to play. This is, I think, not a very good move, because E5 to block this great bishop, and it actually just helps me to push F5, G4, G5. I think that E5 is not a good move. B5. The idea about A5 move, my A5 move, was to take en passant. And I think that maybe it's not so, maybe it's wrong, but I think that now my rook is active on the A file. It creates some pressure on this pawn on A6. My pawn on B2 is protected by my bishop at the moment. So I can continue attacking on the king side. I think one of the weaknesses of lower rated players is that they strike with pawns at the wrong time. Yeah, yes. This is this is a case. And also there is a feeling that well, this game goes on, maybe who knows, maybe I will lose this game, but I have a feeling that my opponent started the game well, so he has some ideas, some knowledge about this opening But then now I have a feeling that my opponent doesn't really know what to do. Well, a5 is just a waste of time. I think you're already better. I also think so. Yeah, g5, f6 can be played. Maybe bishop g5 can be played. Pawn on b2 will be hanging. Okay, let's go. Oops. I think that knight h5 probably. Knight h5, yeah. Okay, since I started this plan, let's continue. With this plan. Oh! Yeah, thank you for the game. So, a6 looks slightly strange, but okay. d4, yeah, probably the best here is to play just d4. I have a chance to push this pawn, fight for some central squares, gain some space, and especially now when knight is still on b8. So d4 is the best, also according to the ancient, this is the best move. I just played d3, and after knight c6, I pushed f4. And now bishop g4. In fact, when I played only one over-the-board tournament this year in April, and I lost one game. And I lost one game. I played this Botvinnik system. My opponent, yes, also played bishop g4, this idea. And I can even say that I probably even didn't know, even though I play this system a lot, I even didn't really know that bishop g4 is one of the ideas in this line. Bishop g4 exchanging with an idea to exchange this knight for this bishop for the knight. Yeah, so again I allow black to play bishop g4, and at least in my over-the-board game my pawn was still on f2 and it was possible to play f3, but I didn't play f3, so my opponent exchanged his bishop for my knight. Now f3 is not possible because my pawn is already on f4, so I play h3, takes. And again, it turns out that, yeah, it may look like I have some attack on the king side, but it's really hard to attack on the king side. Here I play a4, which was not a very good idea. King h1, bishop d2, rook b1, bishop b2, d2, rook b1. King h1 was possible. Yeah, okay, I don't really understand all these moves. I played a4. Knight goes to b4. This is a strange move. This move is not needed, I think. And here I play a5. I was not sure if it is a good idea or not. I decided to try, but seems like it was not a very good idea. Not a mistake, but not a very good idea. Queen b3 instead. King h2, knight c3. Knight c3, yeah, knight c3 I can understand. Because when knight is back, b5 is not possible. I played this move, e5. e5 is a bad move. E5 is a bad move, as I said. Not only this bishop is blocked right now, but now I can easily continue my attack. Now my attack can work on the king side. It was not working when this pawn was only 7. So yeah, that's why you need to be really careful when you push your pawns. b5. I take en passant and I continue pushing pawns. Knight c6, g5, I played first here, this is also a waste of time. g5, here. Okay, my opponent made a horrible blunder. Queen c7. If not queen c7, I think that if queen b7, then maybe even rook takes a5 is possible. Yeah, rook takes a5 is possible. Why? Because after knight takes a5, knight e7, almost checkmate. Queen has to take this knight. I have queen for rook and minor piece. So if not this move, queen a6 or queen a7, okay, let's say here, was possible. And how to continue attacking? Bishop f3, b3. Yeah, I think that I was planning to play something like this, or maybe I wanted to play king to h2 with an idea to play bishop f3. Queen a4. I don't really understand this queen a4 move. What for? What for? Ah, with an idea to play queen takes c6. Computer is suggesting rook b7 or rook f to c8 or rook f to e8. Okay, let's say here. Ah, okay, in this case this move is possible. Here. Bishop f3. This move is probably bad because knight is strapped on g3. If knight goes to f4, then I can take. Takes, but takes. And computer is suggesting this move. And after d takes e5, knight takes f4, here. Okay. The idea, the point is, Black is playing without minor piece, without his bishop. So I'm like, piece up. Yeah, nice. Okay, sometimes my Botvinnik system works, but probably it worked just because I played against a much lower rated opponent in comparison with my real rating. Yeah. So okay. One more win. Knight takes pawns and queen h3. Okay, guys, I think that I will play one last game. It's getting late, almost 10 p.m. I need to save some energy for the last working day tomorrow. So, one last game. Good luck. Bishop e3. I don't know Syria well, so I will just develop my pieces. Queen b6, attacking 2 pawns at the same time on b2 and on d4. b3. b3 feels like a bad move. b3 move. Why it is bad? Because I still have my dark squared bishop, and especially now when your bishop is is far, it's on the wrong side of the board. I can give check, and there is no bishop here to protect. At least. So, seems like knight d2 is the only move. It's the only normal move. Oh my god! King e2? Seriously? Oh, I don't even know what to say. How is he going to play with his king in the center of the board? I'm afraid that if he goes to d3, he will get checkmated. So bishop takes d4 is the only move. Knight takes. Here. Is there something better? And he still managed to become an IM. Yeah, this is really impressive, amazing. I agree. Well, my idea is to give checkmate Well, checkmate probably not, because king e3 will be played, but it will be just really bad. a4, I think, is the move here. But then I'll go... what if I go here? If I go here, then this move can be played. I will just probably go rook c8. Rook c8, knight f5 also possible with mating ideas. Knight to c3. Ah, knight to c3 also possible, by the way. Why not? Okay, takes. Takes. Check. It's running away. Unfortunately. Fortunately, it's running away. Okay, I'm winning anyway. It's funny because position was so winning, maybe I missed something, but I'm just one pawn up. But of course, my development, almost all pieces developed, I just need to castle, and white developed only his king. Chess is tough. Here I agree with you. Queen f2, possible, but I think that I will just help my opponent develop his pieces, like queen f2, bishop d2, or knight d2 can be played. I wanted to castle, not to play. No, I didn't plan to take this rook. Okay. My mistake. Ah, maybe this is a bad move. But no, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Yeah, I just suddenly touched this rook. Yes. Okay, I hope that it will not... Ooh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. But it's bad, I think, for white. It's just bad, right? There are 3 moves. This one is losing immediately. This one losing, not immediately, but losing. And there is one more move. Okay. Thank you for the game. You executed a great checkmate attack, capitalizing on your advantage to secure victory. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see, because I'm not an expert in the French defense still. So I want to, nice, thank you. I want just to see if it is okay to play the way my opponent played. Bishop e3 seems like not the best move. Knight g2 e7, this is what I played. Knight h6 was also possible. And now f4. After f4, I played knight f5, and this is a good move. C takes d4 first was also possible, even maybe slightly better. Bishop f2, and now c takes d4, c takes d4, and queen b6. This is what I played. Queen d2, queen c1 at least, but not b3. b3 is just bad. So many weak dark squares. Bishop gives check. By the way, interesting that the first line, knight f takes d4. This is the best move according to the engine, but the difference between bishop b4 and this move is not big. So this move is also great. Knight goes to d2 was the only, I think, normal move, but not king to e2. Knight takes, bishop takes, knight takes, queen goes to d3. Knight f5 was best. Bishop d7, second best move. Knight goes to c3. Rook c8. Okay, rook c8. I took, takes, check. Here, rook c2. Rook c2 immediately was good. And after this, queen b4. With this idea, I guess. I played here. Here, then I made this move, this. I played this strange move. It was a mouse slip. Here, knight goes to e3, takes. Ah, queen d4 was also possible. I didn't see. I played here and checkmate. Yeah. So, all right. Well. So far so good, 46 wins, and I'm, oh, okay, nice, I managed to reach 1250. So my goal is 1600. Still I need to play a lot of games, and the higher rated my opponents are, the more difficult it is getting for me to play. But okay, I'm not in a rush to finish this speed run. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for watching. It's almost 10 p.m. my local time. I better go have some little rest and sleep, and yeah, last working day tomorrow. Thank you, Alan. Thank you, YouTube, for watching. Thank you, Twitch, for watching. The Hundreds Monkey. Hey, for me. Chronic Patzers, you speedruns are instructive and entertaining. Thanks, thank you so much for watching. Okay, I'll rate someone. So seems like there is no any notification, yes, about my Twitch partner anniversary. Strange. Yeah. Anyway. So. Okay, you say that there are some big matches on chess.com. Okay, let's rate chess. There was party that just on the exact day. Yeah, and I didn't stream on that day. Okay. Anyway, thank you guys. Thank you very much for watching. So wishing you a pleasant rest of this day and a great Friday tomorrow. And see you soon. Bye.
difference this time is that ever since July, I've been happier